with love.
We certainly want to welcome you, and we're happy that you're here in San Francisco. And to the people in San Francisco, the reason why we're pleased that you came here, quite often when we visit places around the Bay Area, we're meeting at places like Motel 6, and I don't need to name them. But tonight, you know you're stepping in high cotton because you're at the Herbst Theater. Let's welcome this group and thank them for bringing us to a place like this. Tell from the very beginning that we are going to have fun here tonight. So you have to understand that you have to forget about what you had to do today and you didn't get done. Forget about what you have to do tomorrow. And also remember this, reverends, to all of you that are out there, whether you're Baptist, Methodist, Presbyterian, or agnostics, or atheists, whatever it is, we're here tonight to have a good time, are we not? Whether you are AKAs, deltas, alphas, kappas, omegas, and I'm going to stop calling those because I may miss one of your names, and you know you all are more serious about the Greeks than you are about Africa, and I never take the first thing smoking to get it. And to you brothers that are sitting out there, whether you wish that you had been better so you could have kept her, we're still going to have a good time tonight. And to you sisters out there, whether you're high maintenance, low maintenance, or no maintenance at all, we're going to have a good time tonight. And whether you speak Ebonics, whether you speak Euronics, or whether you speak Demonics, we're going to have a good time tonight. Turn and tell the person next to you that you're happy that they took the seat next to you because something may even be happening tonight when all of this is over. Tell them that right now. So you all watch what you get. But the purpose of this meeting, we're here to recognize and to honor 30 heroes and heroines. We're going to honor and recognize all of them because we're so pleased that they accepted the invitation to come. And we're also here to raise funds to keep Cityflight, a newspaper, going because it has always motivated us, it has inspired us, it has kept us moving and has activated us and sometimes agitated us, but whatever it has done, it made it possible for us to come here. And your ticket that you have tonight includes a year's subscription to Cityflight newspaper. So we know that we'll have to read those to keep abreast of all the things that are going on. And now what I would like to do is to introduce a very, very important person to explain to you exactly why we do this and how the nominees are chosen and exactly what happens and how this works with Cityflight magazine. Her name is Toni Beckham, but you know, most people in the business just call her Toni, 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 because that's exactly how she operates. And she's the Director of Marketing and Communications for Cityflight News Magazine, and probably the most popular name that you'll find on the internet. Let's put our hands together and show some love for Toni Beckham.
we received well over 100 nominations for individuals in various categories. Based upon the total number of nominations received for each and review by our editorial board, we selected the 3 ultimate nominees for each category, who are the 30 deserving people that we will recognize this evening. The Bay Area at large is given an opportunity to select 1 nominee in each category via our website ballot. Public selections were afforded 30% weight in the decision-making process. An awards panel consisting of Cityflight News Magazine staff, past award recipients, and community leaders made final determination as to the award recipients. The ultimate decisions were based in large part on the biographical information submitted to us by the nominees themselves. Because Cityflight's publisher is responsible for obtaining corporate sponsorships and has significant relationships with a number of nominees, he supervises the nomination and selection process, but he is not party to the ultimate decision-making process. Finally, any relationship between our sponsors, nominees, and award recipients is purely coincidental. Our nominee list was finalized before receiving any corporate sponsorship commitments. Sponsors are not allowed and did not attempt to influence the outcome. Tonight we recognize 30 outstanding individuals, and we will present a unique award entitled to 10 of them. Flight Community Services and Cityflight News Magazine wish to thank you for your support, and we wish you an enlightening and enjoyable evening.
Now, as we get started, some of you may have missed us last year. Maybe you were in New York, or maybe you were in Europe, or maybe you were in Africa. But wherever you were, maybe you were with your main squeeze and somebody else's squeeze. But what we're going to do, we're going to give you a flashback of some of the highlights of last year. So please be treated with this at this point. And now he's in the corporate category and a longtime senior executive at SGI, formerly another name, but now they prefer SGI. And he's going to have presenting along with him another young fine something. His name is Randall Lewis. My husband is out there, Nathan knows that I'm going home with him. But the other presenter is Executive Vice President, Chief Auditor, the Chief Auditor of Wells Fargo's Audit Division. Please let us bring our hands together and welcome him to the podium.
Good evening. The nominees in the Spiritual Leader category are Dr. Amos C. Brown, the scholar, theologian, preacher, and social activist, senior pastor at Third Baptist Church, who was a delegate to the 2001 United Nations Conference on Race and Intolerance in Durban, South Africa.
The second nominee is Gordon A. Humphrey, Jr., renowned gospel preacher, senior and teacher ministers over Olivet International Missionary Baptist Church, and is at the forefront of the worship reformation with his non-conventional approach to worship.
Dr. Anthony Williams, founder and pastor of Maranatha Christian Center, opened a community outreach center last year, which provides free tutoring, homework assistance, counseling services, and a computer lab with instructors for youth and adults.
And the winner is Dr. Tony Williams.
Well, I'm surprised. This was unexpected. I want to, of course, thank God. And I want to thank my family for allowing me the time and the opportunity to get away, to be involved in the things that we are involved in. And to the other nominees, my co-nominees, Dr. Brown and Reverend Humphrey, I am humbled that each of you, as I read and have interacted with you, are so marvelously worthy as well. And I want to thank God for Cityflight magazine. They do such a tremendous job in the Bay Area, and especially in our community, with young people and the information that they disseminate. God bless you, and thank you so much again.
The Cityflight family, I would say that we're pretty close-knit. I just love those people. I really do. My unique way of looking at things, nothing like working with the same staff who's on one accord and, starting a business meeting with a prayer, as my focus is, all based on Jesus and how we can lift up his name and highlight what churches are doing in the area that is building the kingdom of God.
And Carl Ray.
I think there's been a slight mix-up.
Has there been a mix-up?
I think there's been a mix-up.
What's the mix-up?
I'll tell you that I'm gonna let you go first. I said I'm a gentleman.
Oh, I like that. Gentlemen on this count. Okay. Watch out. The nominees in the entrepreneur category are Jennifer Atkins, President and Chief Executive Officer of Jenny Cap Company, is a multi-U.S. patent holder for her head garments and is supplier to such national accounts as Walmart, Kmart, and Walgreens drugstores.
Ethel Dixon, founder of Silicon Valley Tech Founders in San Jose. Tech Founders is a computer consulting and technical staffing company that counsels entrepreneurs on incorporation procedures and options.
Bill Stewart, Chief Executive Officer of Apollo Programming Industries, a computer software engineering and technical placement firm, was named one of the 10 leading technology innovators by Black Enterprise magazine. You have something to tell us?
I got news right here, love.
You got news?
And the recipient is? Drum roll, man. You know that, did you? That's our winners. Well, I'm a country boy from Alabama, and the recipient is Bill Stewart.
Good evening, and I'd like to thank my family and all of my friends who have been so supportive for the 10 years that we've been in this endeavor. I'd also like to thank Cityflight for including us in this great occasion. And I'd like to, at some point, invite all of you back to give the real speech that I'm going to give, because I have a minute. so I'll thank everybody for coming.
Ready to take this to a higher level. Guess what we have tonight? You know, we don't have an opportunity to meet many people who release their own CDs, and Amelia Ashley Ward, the editor of the 740, knows what I'm talking about. But we do have a person here tonight, and his new CD is entitled He's Real. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Derek Hall and company. Let's bring it together.
Praise the Lord. Hello. Again, can we give God a hand praise? For the fact that the Lord is here successful. We can't do anything without Jesus Christ, amen? He's real. We're ready. If you know He's real, praise Him with us. Sister Lena Bird's going to lead this song. Give her a hand.
Jesus is real to me. Yes, He's so real to me. He opened
successful ballerina with the Dance Theater of Harlem, and now the new and highly successful artistic director for the illustrious Oakland Ballet.
Buddy Butler, a world-renowned actor, playwright, and educator. He's also a professor of the Theater Arts program at San Jose State University, as well as director of the school's award-winning School Tutoring Ensemble program.
Robert Henry Johnson, a gifted dancer, choreographer, and worldwide performer, is artistic director of the Robert Henry Johnson Dance Company and the African American Youth Educational Theater Ensemble.
And the award goes to Karen Brown.
Wow, thank you very much. I'm used to communicating through dance, and I'm so flattered to have been chosen, nominated. And I did prepare some notes, so I'm going to read them to you. On behalf of the Oakland Ballet, it is my pleasure to accept this wonderful award from Cityflight News Magazine. I'm very proud to be the artistic director of the Oakland Ballet, the City of Oakland's oldest performing arts institution. Over the past 2 seasons, I've worked diligently to diversify the dances of our company. 40% of our artists are people of color. To commission new works by choreographers that had heretofore been overlooked, and to build new relationships with our ever-growing audience. The spotlight shines brightest on things that are most rare, and as the only African-American female artistic director of a ballet company in this country, I am truly honored. It is a great privilege for me to have this responsibility. I truly enjoy my work at Oakland Ballet. Thank you for your support and your confidence. I'm happy to be with you tonight, and God bless you.
Can we give them another hand? In just a few minutes, we're coming to one of the most important figures of our city. But we have a category, and then we're going right to him, in other words, to his nibs. But as you know, the best way to keep in touch with what's going on in the San Francisco Bay Area, if you would like, when this is over, you will go either for the intermission or after the program to the lobby, and you can sign up for the email, because Cityflight magazine will send you email every week, keeping you abreast of all the issues that are going on. Now, at this time, we would like to recognize the nominees for the spiritual, entrepreneur, and arts and literature categories, because as you know, there are no winners or losers tonight. They're all winners. Everyone that we've had here tonight, let's give them another hand. Of the most influential African Americans in the Bay Area. And as they come to the stage, and I would like for them to come, those categories that I just called spiritual, once again, entrepreneur, arts, and literature. I repeat them because some of you may be having a senior moment out there instead of a teenage moment as we're having. So those categories will come forward up to the stage at this moment. And as they come, think about all of their accomplishments, and if the band will raise the music for them. So everyone who was nominated in those categories, would you come now and join me on stage? Would you come up at this moment? Cityflight news magazine and its efforts in assisting some other organizations that are doing some things. Some of you, if you want to be a volunteer and you're thinking about being a writer and you've always wanted to be an Ernest Gaines or Nathan Hare or an Ernest Hemingway, this is your opportunity to practice it with these people. If you've always wanted to be a publicist and to publicize those movies that you always loved and no one else loved them but you can join Cityflight magazine and you have an opportunity to do this kind of thing. If you've always wanted to be the editor to cross out that news that you didn't want us to hear, join Cityflight magazine, and this is your opportunity to do that. So if you ever wanted to serve the public well, this was it. And I think that you ought to know the person who is responsible for doing all of this. Many of you know John Hilton. He's a very young man. I don't even think he's 30 years old right now. And some of you that may be old, but to me he's still in diapers and red behind the ear. But when you think about this, he started Cityflight magazine when he was a student at Santa Clara University and got the volunteers to work around him. But I don't need to tell you any more about it. I want those people who know him best to tell you about John Hilton.
He shoots from the heart. He's definitely a supreme executive CEO in training.
And he is really down to earth, and his focus seems to really be on youth. He really has a passion for youth, so that's admirable.
His aspirations and goals as well. I mean, it kind of like inspires me as well as I go forward.
Bring someone very important to the stage who will also bring someone else very important to the stage. So hang on to your seats.
How's everybody doing today? You guys having a good time? Good. I hope that you guys are. This is our third annual event. We've grown larger each and every time, so we try and get used to the growth. And so we appreciate your support. I wish you guys could see what I can see. Because what I see right now are 30 of the most influential, the most dedicated, the most zestful, energetic individuals in the Bay Area. These individuals have overcome hurdles. They've overcome hearing their wives or husband asking what time they're going to be home for dinner. Quite often. They've had to endure the stresses that having this type of involvement in the community has on relationships, with your family, with your personal time. And as I noted in my welcome, and I want to say this to each of the nominees, the purpose that we do this event is twofold. Half of it is for us. Because as volunteers, and everyone working full-time jobs and having families, it gets tiring, as you know. And sometimes you just want to quit. And every time I know I have personally wanted to quit and throw in the towel and say, hey, there's an easier road, I think about nights like tonight. And as I read the bios and as I talked and met with some of you, I learned that, you know what? There's at least 30 other individuals who are sweating, bleeding, crying to improve this community and this world. And so to you, I want to say from Cityflight and the staff, each of you individuals help us do what we do each and every month. And so I thank you. Secondfold, the other reason we do this is because we like to present a new reality. For many of you who are more mature than I, you have endured struggles for years. And we've heard about all the bad things, we've heard about all the hard times, but what I love about tonight, what I get really, really, really confident and excited about nights like tonight, is at 27 years of age, I can look around and say it's happening. Our reality is changing. In our audience tonight, we have CEOs, presidents of banks, community activists, youth who, instead of doing drugs, are presidents of the NAACP, athletics, getting 4.0s. This is a reality. I mean, look around. It's kind of dark. But look around. Cityflight would like to project, and we want to tell the whole world that, yeah, we've been struggling. Yeah, there was racism back then. Yeah, it's still present today. But if you look around, we're doing it today. It's different today. We're going to make it. We're going to do more than make it. We're achieving. We are excelling. And this is a new day. So not only is it just hope, because many of us have had hope for many years, but now it's a reality. If you look to your left and you look to your right, you'll see the difference. And the difference of all these individuals, not only the 30, but those in the audience, is that we're making it happen. And that today is a new day. It's January 19, 2002, and we will not stop until everybody is at peace, until everybody has a home, until everybody has a job, until everybody knows about the dangers of health, until everybody that wants to start a business can get a loan, and everyone that wants to buy a home could get a loan, and that we can make this happen today, a new reality. There's a lot of people to thank tonight. I'm not going to do that right now. But the next person is someone that I wish I could say I know real well. I wish I could say, I hang out at his house, or he takes me shopping and looks for suits, or maybe a hat. I wish I could say we go way back. We used to play hoops together. But I can't say that. But what I can say is that every time we ask this individual to be here with us and to support us and help us, he has said, okay. And sometimes showing up is just enough. So ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together. Welcome our honoree and our 1999 recipient in the category of political. Please put your hands together for the honorary mayor of San Francisco, Willie Brown.
That's what you call power. I welcome you to the Civic Center area of San Francisco, near City Hall, rehearsed theater. I'm just delighted that Cityflight chose again to use this arena for the purpose of sharing a moment in the lives of some very important persons, people who've done extraordinary kinds of things that should be appropriately recognized. And the category that I have is a very easy one for me, because it happens to be the category in which I won a few years back. Before I announce the winner, however, I think I should tell you that the rate is lost. I'd like to be able to tell you differently, but we lost in overtime 16-13 in about 3 feet of snow. Brothers stayed out there in that snow too long. I saw one of the brothers still with the snow. What does that mean, right? I'm just the mayor, I don't know. In the category of political strategy, persons who do wonderful things and helping others get elected. And then after they've been elected, they proceed to begin to serve. And they demonstrate extraordinary talent and power. And they do so on behalf of this community. From Northern California, over the last 10 or so years, we've actually been losing political power. In San Francisco, it's been that way. This town is, they like to get rid of me. So now you know what they're doing for the rest of the people in the world of politics. And believe me, they have no qualms, because, they're all progressives. And so it's okay not to include brothers and sisters in the equation when you talk about discharge of power. So it means that political strategy is extraordinarily important. And it's the same for the East Bay. Starting back in 1948, we started having elected representatives from Northern California to the legislature. Today, we have none north of the Tehachapi's. And it's because people have stopped allowing us to be a part and included in the delivery system. Whether it's the Democratic Party, whether it's organized labor, whether it's the women's movement, whether it's whatever, we just don't seem to fit the formula anymore. So tonight's persons who are being considered, and we will have a winner in just a few minutes, they are important people, and you ought to take note of the kind of work that they do in an effort to try to bring back some of that power that seems to be slipping away. And for the purpose of identifying those who are the nominees for the evening, your host.
The nominees in the political category are Barbara Lee, the effectual and outspoken Congresswoman from the 9th Congressional District of California. Sophie Maxwell, the supervisor of the 10th District of San Francisco, has introduced numerous pieces of legislation during her single year in office, including policy for health standards, for power plants in San Francisco, and a provision of family literacy for jailed women. Desi Woods Jones, statewide president of Black Women Organized for Political Action, and founder of other organizations that demonstrate the commitment to social and economic equity issues for women.
Yes, and from Arthur Anderson. The Cityflight recipient, the person who wins the award for most influential in political strategy is Congresswoman Barbara Lee.
This is not Congresswoman Barbara Lee, but accepting the award for her is
Dante Pointer. I would just like to say, on behalf of Congresswoman Barbara Lee, thank you very much to Cityflight magazine, to the community, to the rest of the other nominees for all the work that they do. She sends her most heartfelt words of encouragement and thanks to all who competed here tonight and those that made this award possible. And I know I speak for her when I say that she receives and gets her energy from all the support that she receives from people such as yourself seated in this building here today. And on a personal note, I'm thrilled, and it is an honor to be on the same stage as the Honorable Willie Brown. I myself am a second-year law student at his alma mater, University of California, Hastings College of Law. So it's a very much honor to be here.
I was trying to get be with the brother. But the brother's doing some extraordinary things. He's now written a book, and I won't give you the title of it because it's not politically correct. From there to use the terms. The title of the book. You know, I always get in trouble. I said, whatever. This brother is dynamite. Comes from the city of St. Louis, and he's moved into a whole new arena. As I said, he's done the book. He does movies. He's on the circuit, entertaining the kings of comedy. And I gotta tell you that when he and Steve and
Gail and those cats show up, finish all show up, all of us know that it is the time when you put together the interpretation of what the black experience really is in America and all the bad things and the good things, and to do it in such a humorous way, it eliminates the need for psychiatry among black people that we can cope. So now, this man is moving into a new level. He has decided to take his money and create a foundation. And in that foundation, it will afford young people an opportunity in the performing arts and otherwise to gain access to that kind of training and assistance that may lead to a career option. And for that, I'd like very much to have you join me in telling Cedric the Entertainer, this is your gift.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everybody. How y'all doing? Good. I'm honored to be here. This was a total surprise to me. It was great meeting the mayor. I mean, this is wonderful to come to any city with a man named Willie Brown. Okay? When somebody say something, I get one witness. That's all I'm trying to say. And he's so smooth, you know. I saw when the brother he came in, he took his jacket off. When he came in, he had a leather jacket on, you know. Shaft. And I'm sorry, I'm used to performing. I'm wondering where the follow spot is. You ever seen the mayor walk when he's not doing mayor stuff? You ever seen it? Yeah, he need to do mayor like that. But it was just great. It's great that I accept this proclamation, and it's just really wonderful. I was here promoting my new book. I've been really blessed to do comedy and perform for people for many years. And, people come out to my shows and enjoy themselves. And this was an opportunity to write this book that's in your bookstores now, titled Grown Ass Man. I don't know if you can see my facial expression when I say it, but that's when you read it, do that. The Grown Ass Man. You gotta mean it. It's all right here. It's fun. It's a little biographical, and it's a lot about my observations of my comedy and where I come from. And, I want you all to get a chance, go out, pick it up, read it, enjoy it. Again, it's wonderful to be here tonight and to get a proclamation from a city like San Francisco and from a mayor such as Willie Brown. I mean, this is just really nice. I'm really proud. My mama would be proud. She'd be like, boy, you doing all right. I'm going to get up and go to church tomorrow. I have to travel, so I was planning on going visiting, to a church. That's very scary. Y'all know that's scary. You go visit at a black church, because at some point in time, you're going to have to stand up. And have words. You actually got to. And that's scary, because I travel a lot. I have to admit, I ain't been to church in a while. So, I go, but, sometimes I don't make it. Sometimes I say, well, I'm going to go, and I don't go. All right? And it's scary when you're a visitor at another church. You got to get up and have words, and, especially when you follow that one lady that's out traveling, and she knows the speech. She get right up and right in front of you. She got a hat on, everything, and she do the whole speech. First of all, giving honor to God, pastor, members, and friends. I come to you on behalf of the Greenway Missionary Baptist Church, Greenway, Mississippi, without reverend, honorable testimonies, already. middle of the church, talking about first of all, giving big ups to God. Reverend, you about it. My mom in the choir message. But I go sometime. I'm not bad at some, brother. I do see people that have been in church and, they've been in church, they ain't been there so long. Oh, it's so sad. They don't even know what to do. They all up in the pulpit. Hey, dog, these 2 seats, take it right here. These somebody's seats right here. Y'all can drink all that water. Drinking the communion wine like they just standing up, so anyway, I told Reggie to call me. He ain't gonna call me back when I'm back. Usher, let me get 2 more right here.
It don't matter how much you try and prepare for an event with the schedule down to the T. When the mayor and said come to town and come to the stage, you gotta let them have the mic. At this time, we're gonna see another staff person. Again, Cityflight is all volunteer, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And so if we could roll the video. See, we have cue issues. We're gonna roll the video.
It was interesting to see we're documenting the culture, we're documenting the values, we're documenting the morals, we're documenting the entertainment of this day and age.
Well, Cedric the entertainer is still back there, and he's not going to ease out right away. He's going to remain here because we're coming to
And my own official company in the Bay Area community.
When I was in elementary school teacher, I told the person standing in the corner and started that music competition. This kind of thing, I never told him that. Wasn't it wonderful to have the chief officer of our city in our midst tonight? And I want you to know now that the laugh really continues. Because at this time, gracing the stage is a finalist in the 1995 Bay Area Black Comedy Competition that has opened for major entertainers such as D.L. Hughley. Does that sound familiar to you? He's opened for Chris Tucker. Does that sound familiar? And for his dear friend Cedric the Entertainer. He's also opened for Patti LaBelle. I think it was shortly after she left her husband, and someone asked, "Why did you leave?" And they said, "Are you crazy to have left that band?" She said, "You can call me stupid, you can call me crazy, but call me gone." So she also opened for this person here too. So this is right. Also opened for Gladys Knight, who said, "Neither one of us want to be the first to say goodbye." So I'd like for you, ladies and gentlemen, now to please give us a big Bay Area round of applause for comedian Daniel Dugas.
What's going on, folks? Show your love for Sid. That's my boy. Give him some love. Now, they told me like 3 weeks ago, they said, "Look, we want you to come out here and do some comedy. We got some pastors in the house. Boy, if you curse, it's over. So I ain't gonna curse. I don't need to. Alright? I respect. But it feels good to be here, man. I see some people I ain't seen in a while. People who owe me some money. They're all dressed up. I want my $5. I ain't gonna say who it is. I want my $5. But it's all right, man. Tell you a little bit about me. I've been married 4.5 years. 4.5 years. And for you brothers out here that are married, you know what I'm going through. For you brothers that are thinking about it, take your time. It becomes a hostage situation. You can't hang out with the fellas like you used to. And me personally, I have one of them sisters don't take no mess. None. I'm the man of the house, and she the lady of the house equally. And I fooled around, did something, and got in trouble and put on punishment. I left some dirty, stank, funky tube socks in the living room. And we had company over at the house. Now, sisters, you know how you are by keeping your house clean? She snapped. She got to talking underneath her breath through her teeth. She's like, boy, if you don't bring your behind in this room and pick up the nasty stank tube socks, and we got company, they work with me, and they gonna think, I got a nasty house? Well, you can't go outside for 2 weeks. Like, what? I ain't playing with you. Like, girl, you be tripping. So I picked them socks up. She said, now bring your little narrow self back in this living room. Stand next to me. Help me entertain these people and act like I didn't say nothing to you. You be tripping, girl. This is your elbow. You better smile. Yo, y'all want some lemonade or something? Then my boys call me up. Yo, dude, we gonna play some basketball, man. I'm like, dog, I can't. What you mean? Man, I'm on punishment, man. What you mean you on punishment? You the man in the house. Tell her. What you mean, man? I left some tube socks in the living room, man. You know my wife beat you. Well, man, you want me to talk to her? Nope, don't talk to her. I'm gonna ride this out. You don't see me in a week, call 911. I'm in here, man. But I'm still in my little, bachelor ways, man, in a way. When I go to the bathroom, I like to go by myself. Ladies, what is it about going in pairs? I'm in there doing what I do. She expect me to keep the door open. Why you gotta close the door? Baby, I need a little quiet time for me. Fellas, we want to read the paper and chill. But we together, we married, open the door. I'm like, baby, trust me, you don't want to come in here. She's like, why? Because I don't want to be in here. So her little sneaky says she's going to pick the lock with a butter knife, come in there. What's the problem? Oh, my Lord. What kind of mess you been eating? I've been eating the mess you've been cooking. And ladies, what is it about the bed? I'm trying to get used to sleeping in 15% of the bed. I'm sure all other married men in here know what I'm talking about. I'm in the bed with one leg stuck out like a kickstand to keep me on the bed because she want to cuddle. Get off me, girl, it's hot. Man, I got it coming. Don't look at my arm. It's all numb. And cut your toenails. I'm bleeding. No, we don't have no Band-Aids in the house. Now I got to go to the closet get a belt and tie tight. She got long toenails. I can't buy open-toe sandals. Toenails hit the concrete, fire hazard everywhere. Fire marshal following me. I need to talk to you, young man. Hey, man, you need to talk to her. It's her toenails. We go fishing, don't need a pole. Oh, there's one. Oh, there's another one. Hey, I'm the cleaner right here. I hope nobody hit on my wife, boy. I'm in trouble. But it's all right, man. Being married, it's a good thing. We don't have any children yet. As they say, you got to feed them every day. I'm ready to do that. But it's all right, man. This is beautiful, man. I mean, giving respect to these beautiful African-American people. We had the mayor said and touched on it. Mayor Willie Brown is a player. Player man. I'm trying to get in the Fedora Club, you know what I'm saying? But he all right, though. The brother doing a great job, man. My boy said, I ain't seen him in a while, but it's cool. Let me ask y'all this. How many women in here work out? Okay. That's a beautiful thing. How many brothers in here work out? Okay. brothers, when you work out, quit wearing them tight spandex shirts. That ain't sexy. Ladies, when you work out, don't wait till the summertime to join the gym. Because they got them specials, $30 for 8 months. Join the gym now, so when the summer come around, you tight. I get tired of jogging around Lake Marion and seeing these sisters in these daisy oops. Walking like oops. Can't do that. But it's alright, man. I saw something crazy the other day, man. I seen this brother out here had a sign up talking about, he'll work for food and, do all of this and that and that. It dawned on me, I'm like, man, he was dressed real nice. I'm like, player, what's up, man? Oh, man, I'm just trying to get my hustle on. Alright, with a cardboard sign, stand in the middle of the intersection. Dude, it's a green light, you're gonna fool around and get hit. You need to get on the island. I mean, he's standing in the middle of the street like, we was kids at traffic dude to come outside with the stop sign and the kids across the street. This cat was in the middle of the street. Ain't nobody gonna hit me, play. For real. Alright. Give me about 10 minutes, I'll be right back. I just played with him. Hey man, what you doing? I told you to get on the aisle. Get on the aisle. You ain't gonna get no money in the middle of the street, get on the aisle. Brother got on the aisle and I gave him $10. I wasn't tripping, man. So I see y'all looking real good up in here tonight. I ain't mad at nobody. Brother right here, how you doing, sir? You look like Johnny Cochran a little bit, man. Like, boy, y'all got Johnny Cochran up in here too? Y'all ballers. Man, sister right here, you look good. And you know you look good, huh? You just got your little choke on. Little Dracula thing going on. You better not buy me on my neck, boy. It's alright, man. Got my man right here in his tux. Alright, player. I pay respect to the older brothers. I'm a young kid. I fool around getting whooping on stage. Boy, come here, let me talk to you. Get me downstairs. Fool around getting whooped down. It's alright, man. Got my man over here taking pictures. How you doing, sir? Is that a camera? Yeah? White guy with a camera. Look out. I got warrants. It's alright, bud. We love you too, man. I ain't gonna mess with you because y'all been snapping lately. I love my white brothers and sisters too, but y'all been really losing y'all minds. Y'all roll through my neighborhood, I tell my wife, get down! What's wrong? Turn the lights out, close the blinds, roll over to me slowly. Well, what's wrong? White dog outside. Love ya. It's a trip, we all do the same thing, we do it differently. Like one of my partners, man, white brother, man, his cell phone, he answers his phone totally different. And I noticed my white brothers and stuff, they carry their cell phones with their pants tucked in on their belt, like a utility belt, like they're about to hook up some cable. And they're real smooth and cocky with it, the phone ring. We're hitting a couple of golf balls. We're gonna go down to the spa later on. Yeah, meet us down there. Okay. Put it right back like it's in a holster. Now, brothers, y'all know how we do. We don't even need all that. We hold our phones in our hand. Phone rang. What's this? Yeah, he owe me $5. What's up, dog? Yeah. Where my money at, man? And then brothers will start name dropping.
on the phone, especially if some fine young ladies coming by. They want to try to impress them. Yeah, Charlie, man, you owe me $5, player. Oh, hold on, I get some sisters. What's up, baby girl? What's your name? Yeah, then they get closer, start name dropping. Yeah, hold up, let me get your number. Yo, Shaq. Yeah, tell Kobe, man, I'ma holler at him next week. Yeah, Charlie on the other line, me and Shaq in the mix. Do that, man. It's crazy. And black folks, y'all know how we are when we go to the movie theaters. We are loud. You hate when we in the movie theaters when you're trying to watch a movie, huh? Don't you? I mean, yeah, they could, but y'all get there early because y'all try to answer the trivia questions. They do, don't they? And we get in there, y'all know where they want to like, hey, is someone sitting there with that jacket? Yeah, it's somebody right here. What about right there? Yeah, somebody right here. And then it's that young lady, Susan, watching the movie like, honey, I smell barbecue. And she won't be nosy and look in the back like, I mean, those seats weren't taken. People brought food in the movie. Those extra seats are for their buffet. How is the concession stand gonna make any money if they're bringing barbecue in? How dare them? I'm gonna tell somebody. And then if you listen close and you hear a bottle top open, then you hear the point. Let me hear something pour me. Then the evidence kicking. The bottles start rolling underneath the seats. Man, they got rats in here, man. Then they pick it up. They're drinking anything. There's that brother comes to the movies late. Supposed to have been there 45 minutes ago. He can't see nothing because it's dark. Yo, Reg! Where y'all sitting at, cuz? I mean, I can't see nothing. It's dark. I'm gonna wait till the film gets some daylight. It's crazy, man. Dang. We talk. Oh, this the part. Oh, she about to get stuck right here. Oh, she better get. Don't go in the house. And they're like, do you mind? We're trying to watch this film. Lady, you better shut up before it be you. Hey, I'm Daniel Dugard Pace.
I joined Cityflight as an inspiring photographer. It enabled me to land a position, a staff position, with the San Francisco 49ers. I think the experience working with a group of people that care about the community, that care about what's going on within the Bay Area, and adding my photography skills, working with different individuals each time, week in, week out, it's been real fun.
Business Development Manager for Microsoft. Ladies and gentlemen, please let's welcome Teresa Holliman and Richard Harris Jr.
Good evening, everyone. The nominees in the youth category are Oluseyi Akani, a Stanford University freshman, graduated high school last year with a 3.9 grade point average. She is pursuing a degree in electrical engineering and is a member of the Society of Black Scientists and Engineers, the NAACP, and the Black Student Union at Stanford.
Anthony Jackson is an honor roll status senior at San Jose's Relevant College Preparatory, a community volunteer, president of the San Jose NAACP Youth Council, vice president of Relevant's African American Student Union, and president of the Emmanuel Baptist Church Choir.
And last but not least is Monica Rose, a senior at Fremont's Irvington High School. She ranks among the top 4% in her class, is an active participant in Irvington High School's marching band, concert band, and Black Student Union, and is a member of the exclusive California Scholarship Federation.
Great nominees.
Yes, they are.
And the winner is Anthony Jackson.
This is really an honor. First, I really just want to thank God. Without him, this would not be possible. Also, I want to thank my family, especially my parents, for encouraging me always to stay active and involved in different things. I would like to thank Miss Lillian Jones, all my friends, church family who came out to support me and who've been praying for me. Also, everyone else who supported me by voting. And then also, I would like to thank Cityflight for this opportunity, for recognizing me. I never really thought of what I was doing as really something to be nominated for or anything, but it's really an honor. And also, I would like to congratulate the other nominees, and thank you.
Sales manager for Cityflight News Magazine. I've been there a full year to work with small businesses and help them get an understanding of the big business process, expand the Cityflight team and watch people grow, because sometimes I'm amazed at the way the publication can run. Because, it is definitely something that God has his hand on. So it's been exciting to watch, each of the individual members grow in their personal lives as well as their business skills and the organizations. It's touched me with a renewed desire to give back to the community.
Lambert. Please hold. I don't understand, by the way, this phone thing. In fact, maybe this will help while I'm talking. The nominees in the community service category are Andre Chapman, President and Chief Executive Officer of the Unity Care Group that consists of 14 residential facilities offering educational and social programs to more than 500 at-risk minority youth and youth.
Regina Jackson, the tireless Executive Director of East Oakland Youth Development Center, whose programs include artistic, educational, and personal development services for East Bay youth.
Bernita Regan, Executive Director of the East Bay Community Law Center, which provides free legal services to low-income clients, handling approximately 2,000 legal matters annually for the community's residents.
And the prestigious recipient of the Community Service Category Most Influential Award recipient this year goes to Andre Chapman.
First of all, I can't see nobody out there. But of course, giving honor to God, because God is the one that gave me the vision many years ago to walk away from my high-tech job to create a difference in our community and start giving back to the kids. Start developing programs so that our kids can dream. Our kids can't dream today. And my challenge to each and every one of you is to go back and grab one youth in your community. It only takes one. Go back and grab that youth and teach that youth how to dream. I want to thank Cityflight magazine. I want to thank Cityflight magazine. I'm so impressed with these young Hilton brothers. I remember when they were at Santa Clara University and had the vision of doing this. And that's an example of someone that's dreaming. So I want to thank them also for this opportunity, welcoming everybody here tonight. Also, I want to thank my family. I want to thank my wife as we talk about all of us here that go out there and do that work. It takes somebody at home to raise our kids and to bug us to come home at night when we know we're supposed to be there. I want to thank my mom. She was the one that gave me the inspiration. She's a school teacher in East Palo Alto School District, been there 35 years. Hope not predate your mom, I know you're somewhere out there. But I also want to thank her, Shirley Chapman. Again, she's gave me the inspiration. I want to thank my other family members out here, my uncle, my aunts, my brothers, my sisters. And again, giving honor to God. And I challenge each and every one of you. You know, we talk about the internet industry, and we talk about how fast it was growing, and we don't realize the fastest growing industry is the industrial industry. They're building prisons faster than we can blink, and locking our kids up left and right. So I challenge again each and every one of us to get back and try to do something for our kids that we can show them a better place to be in life. Teach them how to dream. Thank you.
Begins to tell around midnight. I do pretty well. I do pretty well till after sundown. By supper time, I'm feeling sad.
Lottery, Cisco, Comerica, HP, SBC, Pacific Bell, Knight Ridder Digital, Wells Fargo, Intel, and Oracle to come to the stage. I would also like to give, I'm going to use a little lingo, a big shout out, a big ups to our congratulatory sponsors, the 100 Black Men of Silicon Valley. Please give them. Applied Materials. Come on, keep that applied. These are the folks that contribute. Fluxtronic International, Nestle USA, Progress Investment Management Company, State Farm Insurance, and ESO. I'm going to ask each one of our corporate sponsors to just say a few brief words. We appreciate your patience. And so at this time, I'd like to ask a representative for Microsoft to come forward.
Thank you. It's an honor and a pleasure for us to be able to participate in an event of this stature and this magnitude. One of the things that I'm particularly pleased about is that I was able to be a part of presenting to the youth. That's our future. That's what this is really all about as far as I'm concerned. And again, on behalf of the corporation, thank you for having us, and congratulations to Cityflight. Good luck.
California Lottery. All right, Cisco Systems.
I'd just like to say on behalf of the lottery that we are pleased to be involved with this marvelous opportunity to showcase the 10 most influential people in the Bay Area. And we appreciate Cityflight for asking us to be involved, and thank you very much for coming out.
Next is a representative from Cisco Systems. On behalf of Cisco Systems this evening, I want to congratulate all of the nominees and all of the winners, and thank you and congratulations to Cityflight as well. Thank you very much.
And Comerica.
On behalf of Comerica Bank, I would like to say that we're just delighted to be a sponsor of this event and forward to many more years of honoring such achievers as we've seen today. Thanks.
Next is a representative from Cityflight.
Hewlett-Packard is very proud to be a sponsor of this night's events. In the entire 63 years of Hewlett-Packard's history, we have always been supporters of diversity, inclusion, and community. We are very happy tonight to congratulate all the recipients of the awards, as well as all the nominees, and send everyone best wishes. Thank you.
Knight Ridder Digital.
On behalf of Knight Ridder Digital and Knight Ridder, a major Bay Area media outlet, I just want to say that we really admire and respect the charter of Cityflight. The work that John and Tim and the rest of the volunteers have done and continue to do tirelessly is to be commended, and it's wonderful to be a part of tonight. Thank you.
SBC Pacific Bell.
Good evening. I'm very happy to be here. I think it's so right for SBC Pacific Bell to be participating because, as a lot of you know, it was black folks who really invented the telephone. And I say that because I've seen your bills. We use the phone more than anyone. But not only that, we've not only embraced the phone because in the way we use it, but even in the language. And you all know when I say the 411 or to drop a coin or something somebody or a dime, or if something is off the hook, you've taken the telephone to a new level. So that's why I said we're very, very happy to be here. We're proud to be here. It's so right. We appreciate your support. And on behalf of the 50,000 employees in the state of California, we will continue to work to earn your trust. Thank you.
Oracle Corporation.
On behalf of Oracle Corporation, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank Cityflight for all the accomplishments and also to recognize all the honorees. I just feel blessed to be here and be a part of this and really want to continue to uplift the community. And on behalf of Oracle Corporation, we thank you.
Next is Intel Corporation.
On behalf of Intel Corporation and all of our employees, first I want to thank you for this recognition and say how very pleased and happy we are to be a part of this occasion. And to all of the winners and the nominees, I want to say to you, you are an inspiration to all of us. Thank you very much.
Wells Fargo.
On behalf of Wells Fargo and our Bay Area team members, I gladly accept this award, and we are very proud and also excited to just be a part of everything that has taken place here tonight. Congratulations to all the nominees and to Cityflight and their staff. We just encourage you to continue doing what you're doing and keeping us informed. Thank you.
I would like to, we're running a little late, but our corporate sponsors are so important to us. It's been a tough economic year. And nevertheless, these individuals and the companies that they represent have decided that this is an event, and the 30 nominees are people who are worth sticking by and supporting, even though the economy is bad. We still got to keep on. So please give a warm, warm welcome and thank you for making this possible.
And he is the music director for the Oakland East Bay Symphony and last year's 10 Most recipient in the category of entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jacqueline Woods and Michael Morgan.
The nominees in the public service category are Judge Sharon Chapman. She presides over a specialized court hearing domestic violence, felony, and misdemeanor cases for Santa Clara County Superior Court. And she's also an adjunct professor at Santa Clara University School of Law.
Randall Cooper, the San Jose Police Department captain in charge of Community Services Division, is the top-ranking African-American officer on the San Jose force and sits on the board of directors for Inner City Youth Games.
Dale Stallworth, a deputy district attorney for the County of Alameda and outgoing president of the prestigious Charles Houston Bar Association, uses his skills and position to contribute to the shaping of the future of the African American community.
And the award goes to Judge Sharon Chapman.
Praise God. I can't say that in my courtroom, but I can say it tonight.
This has been a great night. I've never laughed so hard or stomped my feet and clapped my hands at all that great music. I want to thank Cityflight and all the sponsors, and it's really overwhelming to be nominated with such great recipients and nominees that we have tonight. I will work very hard to make sure that I live up to this most prestigious award. Thank you.
I'm the advertising sales manager for Cityflight News Magazine. I've been there a full year to work with small businesses and help them get an understanding of the big business process. We span the Cityflight team and watch people grow, because sometimes I'm amazed at the way the publication can run. And it is definitely something that God has his hand on. It's been exciting to watch, each of the individual members grow in their personal lives as well as their business skills and the organization. I mean, it's touched me with a renewed desire to give back to the community.
And accompanying her is Hewlett-Packard's Bay Area Public Affairs Manager. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Barbara Rogers and Martha Mathis.
Hi. I'm still laughing from Cedric. I tell you, those two were funny. Okay, are you ready? We're ready here.
The nominees in the corporate category are David C. Drummond, the Executive Vice President and Chief Financial Officer for Smart Horse, whose responsibilities include investor relations, mergers and acquisitions, the legal department, and human resources.
George McDaniel Jr., who as President and Chief Executive Officer of the Community Bank of the Bay, finances the creation of jobs, affordable housing, and job training programs for low to moderate income communities.
Brenda Wright, Senior Vice President and Regional Manager of Community Development for Wells Fargo Bank, establishes and maintains relationships with key community constituents.
And the Cityflight Award recipient for most influential in the corporate category is George McDaniel.
I'll figure it out. Thank you. I'm humbled by this. You've had more eloquent people than me speak to this, but I'll do my very best to deserve this. I want to thank my wife of 32 years, Reverend Diana. I want to thank God for getting all of us this far. And I really want to thank all of the supporters we have throughout the community. Thank you.
What love is, until you learn the meaning of the blues, until you love the love you had to lose. You don't know what love is. Oh, you don't know how hot yearn for love that cannot live, yet never dies, until you face the dawn with sleepless eyes. You don't know what love is. Oh, do you know how a lost heart feels?
that taste of tears they lose their taste for kissing. Oh, you don't know how hearts yearn for love that cannot live. You're not gonna die until you face the dawn with sleepless eyes. You don't know love is. You don't know.
Nominated last year, and I'm happy that I am here this time to perform for Cityflight, a wonderful magazine. Thank you for having me. I would like to do a song, and I dedicate it to the world, especially the United States. These are trying times, and know that God is divine and He is always with you. So this song is for everyone. Here we go. Mr. Tommy Bradford on drums.
Which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us as we forgive our debtors. But lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen. Ooh, da 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 da.
I'm Director of Marketing Communications for Cityflight News Magazine. I've been with Cityflight for 4 years. Working with Cityflight has been very, very exciting. I've had an opportunity to meet a lot of people. I have benefited enormously from my work with Cityflight. It has enabled me to establish my own name and my own personal company within the Bay Area community.
Are you there? Okay, I guess I'll take care of the category myself. The nominees in the education category are Dr. Oscar Battle Jr., Director of Health Education at San Jose State University, where he has developed and implemented a variety of health promotion and disease prevention programs and activities. The second nominee, Sandra Lowe Hayes, Dean of Undergraduate Admissions at Santa Clara University, is responsible for doubling the enrollment of students of African descent in less than 1 full year in her position. nominee is Dr. Edward E. Leonard II. He is an academic physician and research fellow of infectious diseases at Stanford University Medical Center and infectious diseases consulting attending at the VA Hospital in Palo Alto. The Cityflight Award recipient for most influential in the education category is Sandra Walker.
I must acknowledge my family, my husband, Manfred, my son and daughter, Bride, TJ. You know me best and love me anyway. Also, my colleagues from Santa Clara University who are here this evening. I feel very, very fortunate to be a part of your team. Thank you so much for supporting me. Latanya Johnson, your energy and generosity inspire me in ways that you don't know about. Last but not least, the Hilton Brothers, Cityflight family, thank you for your work in our community. Thank you for making sure that we focus on the positive and for reminding us of what we owe to each other. Thank you.
Robbins are visiting from Hollywood and are in the audience this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome Intel and Coach Ken Carter.
Well, I almost hate to say it, and I hate to see this wonderful evening come to an end, but here we are to present the nominees in the final category of media. The first nominee is Dr. C. Diane Howell, the founder and publisher of Black Business Listings and producer of Oakland's highly successful Black Expo. Dr. Howell continuously contributes to the advancement of African American economic development.
Mr. Chuck Johnson, self-taught businessman, cameraman, writer, director, announcer, and engineer, and founder and chief executive officer and sole owner of Soul Beat Television Network and the first African American owned television network in America.
The third nominee is Renee Kemp. Renee is a television broadcast journalist for KTVU, Fox News, Black Entertainment Television, and other media outlets. She is a 2001 Emmy Award winner for her recent in-depth report on the AIDS crisis in Africa and in the African American community.
This year's recipient is Renee Kemp.
Thank you. It's so lovely to be here this evening. I'm so glad that I didn't stay home to watch the Raiders game. I really expected for it to be Chuck Johnson because it takes a visionary to decide that he's going to give BET a run for their money. And he deserves it. I thought it was going to be be Diane Howell, because I have watched as she has created something out of nothing. The Black Business Expo that she has created generates business for Black entrepreneurs, and her publication creates opportunities for Black businesses. And Diane Howell deserves this award. I am so grateful to be able to do for a living what I would do for free. I am blessed mightily, and I have a lot of people to thank. They're not here except for Barbara Rogers, who has been a wonderful sister friend to me in the 10 years I've been in the Bay Area. Thank you, Barbara. And thank you to Cityflight magazine. The first time I saw the publication, I thought, my goodness, what a high-quality publication. And how about those Hilton brothers? Privileged, deeply honored, and absolutely thrilled to be here. And thank you so much for this honor.
You all probably wonder what I was back there doing. Nathan, those men back there are too young. But I was back there because you do know that following this, we're going to have a dessert reception. Of course, you know that. And suppose they served some lemon meringue white. Suppose they had some peach and some sweet potato. Let the church say amen. As the nominees for the public servant, corporate, education, and media, political